Hello there, so this is the talk. So if you are new to my channel, hello, hi, my name is Siri. The talk is the series where I talk about things of current importance. So today let's talk about body positivity or body confidence, and most importantly I want to talk about my story, how I did overcome my insecurities. So there is no specific reason that I'm doing this video. I just thought that we should talk about it more often than we do, because I had my own journey dealing with certain issues and I want to share my story. And first of all, I need to say this, everybody at some point in their life, even the people who bully us, even the people who harass us, even the people who say negative things about us, had dealt with certain insecurities. This is something we all deal with, insecurities. So you just don't need to question yourself why my body is like this. You don't need to change your body because someone else is manipulating you somehow. So also, if you have gone through the same things like I did, all those insecurities, and if you want to share any thoughts, please share them in the comments down below, because I will listen to all of you. This is a safe space and nobody will harass you or say negative things. If they do, I will just restrict them. This is a safe space. So this video, I am going to divide it into several sections. First, I'm going to talk about why we need to talk about this a lot more often, and secondly, I want to talk about how the social media and marketing and companies in general affecting this, and thirdly, I am going to talk about how we can overcome this. In here I need to talk about my story, and and if you don't feel comfortable listening to any of this, please feel free to use the timestamps down in the description below, just in case you guys want to skip anything. And also, no makeup today. I don't want to talk about body positivity out of all subjects while wearing 3 layers of makeup. So I just want to show myself as who I am. I just want to make this video as raw and true as possible. So also, I am not a therapist of any kind. If you need therapy or counseling of that sort of support, I will drop down the support groups if I can find any, but I am not a therapist or a counselor of any sort. I'm just sharing what I have gone through, if that makes sense. So actually, why do we need to talk about this? Why do we need to raise awareness about this? I think a lot of people are dealing with insecurities like I did without anyone knowing about them, and I don't think there are a lot of help available, like supportive groups or whatever, even online, especially for school going teenagers or kids in general who don't have any income, and even for all those online therapeutic websites where we need to pay. There are so many unsatisfied customers. Not the point anyway. And there are so many miscommunications going on related to this subject. There are so many people, bullies, justifying their actions, saying that, oh, that girl looks so unhealthy or whatever happened to me. And body shaming is, I think it is an umbrella term, I guess. It might not often directed towards the body itself. It can be also directed towards the auxiliary actions like the way you dress or what you order when you go into a restaurant and all such. And like if someone says like, oh, this dress doesn't suit your body shape, or why are you ordering this much to eat, you're already on your limit, I think it also counts as body shaming. So yeah, I don't think it is always direct. Shaming is about how you make other people feel about themselves, right? So it is not always direct. And I think there are so many miscommunications and misinformations going on. So many people think like only women deal with it or only adults deal with it. No, it's not. Everybody deal with it. My sister was questioning her skin color. She had insecurities in her own skin because she was dark like me when she was in primary school, I guess. And my brother, he questioned his acne when he was barely 14. So yeah, we all deal with it. And there are so many misinformations going on. Also, I think we often intimidate or shame other people without them knowing. The thing with body shaming is that sometimes it is the people who closest to us always harass us, if that makes sense. So as much as we want to think before we talk, we don't do it. We just stop. So we don't know how much sensitive the other people is. We even if we spend our whole lives with them, we just don't get to know them, so we can decide to how much extent it would make them feel. So I think so this raising awareness thing, I think as much as it helps us to overcome our own insecurities, I think it also helps us to stop unknowingly intimidate others, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is why I think it is important to talk about this more than we do. So now let's talk about how the social media and the technology and everything else has affected this. So I think the growth of social media has negatively affected this, although it should have been used as a positive way to resolve all these issues, I guess. All the social media and technology, I think it is an amazing thing, because you might be away from away 100 and 1,000 miles away from someone else, and the technology help you to get in contact with that person and make that person feel a lot better, I guess. So that is amazing. But the technology helps us shrink the distances. So this shrinking of distances helps the bad people online to easily contact you. So if it was for like 70s or 80s, you need to get in physical contact or face to face with some other person to intimidate them. But now with the technology and everything, you don't even have to know them. You don't even know them, but they can hurt you. So I think social media is amazing, but at the same time it is scary, like deadly scary. So right now there are so many influencers. Gosh, I had that. I like to call them digital creators because they all make something digitally So yeah, so all these digital creators and YouTubers and everyone has come out and shown their true selves without makeup and without filters. I think it is so amazing, all this movement, and I think we should appreciate it more often. But at the same time, there are also some people who edit themselves, use filters or whatever to make them look perfect. But the way I see it, there are so many bad people online. Like, if you have like tens and thousands of following, they get attracted to you and your life, and they find weak points of you and use them to intimidate you. So that is, I think that is why a lot of people try to make themselves look perfect online, which is understandable. So Charlotte Pierce is an amazing person that have been following on Instagram. She helps us to, her content is all about loving yourself, and she has always been her true self, like without makeup, without filters and everything. She shows before and after using filters and spread those messages. So sometimes I have seen so rude and hateful comments on her content that even make me cry. So I think the more true, the more raw and natural you are online, the more hate you gonna get. Also, there are like so many miscommunications surrounding this subject. Like so many people have theories about how your body should look like. Whenever there is a girl or a guy above size 10 or below, or even size 6, people start to point out saying, oh, you look unhealthy. And even when all those clothing brands promote their plus size or extra small size products, there are a lot of people in online saying your page influence on our kids to eat unhealthy or whatever. I have personally seen that comment like on several clothing brands. So first of all, if your kid starts to get inspired by a clothing brand, that's on your kid and your bad parenting, right? So these are the type of people that we deal with every day online. So if you have any doubts or whatever, your body shape or your body size do not, your body appearance in general, do not decide how healthy you are. So last year in college, we had this amazing subject called ergonomics, and in that subject there was this section on body fitness, and if I can find any textbook content, I will put it right here. But there are, in that one of the pages, it has mentioned that there are like 5 components on physical fitness, and the first one was body composition, and there were like some other 4, like flexibility and maximal aerobic capacity and all such. But body composition is just one. Okay, I know when there is like a certain extent in your fat, it can increase all over your flexibility or your aerobic capacity, but it does not mean that your body decides how you are athletically fit. You don't need to have a certain body to be athletically fit. In fact, I am a size 10 to 12, alright? So my sister, she is a size 8, which often people consider a perfect size, but she can't even go on a hike with me. Like, I am so much athletically fit than her. No offense, sister, that's the truth. I think social media, out of everything, all those media out there, has so much energy and capacity to utilize better. Like, it can be utilized to resolve all these issues relating to body confidence and body insecurities. We can do so much better. We can use social media to support ourselves and to support others, such as by sharing videos like this with family and friends, and supporting influencers who are talking about body positivity, and sharing Instagram content about relating to all those, and supporting small businesses that have all that support everybody size. So these are the things that you can do to support this issue. So if you have any insecurities, let's now talk about how to overcome them. So I'd like to remind again, I am not a therapist or any sort of a counselor. I'm just sharing my story. So my insecurity, it has always been that my hands are way bigger than my body. Like, there are so much fat in here. You can see through this, but sometimes they jiggle. Like, that's actually why I still now I don't wear much tank tops or dresses exposing my hands. But I wasn't always like that. It was like 15 or 16 when I started this change. There was a time that I did wear everything I want. When I was like 15 or 16, some of my friends started telling me that I don't look the best in sleeveless clothing. So, and here's the thing about body confidence and body insecurities. So oftentimes it is the people who love us most trigger it. Like, it is the people who we love tells us to change. Like, it is kind of funny when thinking about it, but it is the way it is, right? So these friends, I listened to them, I checked some of my photos and saw their point, and I saw that I don't have the perfect shape, so I changed my style. So I think, looking back, it has been the most worst decision that I made ever. Imagine being 16 or 17, the most beautiful period of my life, and dressing up to impress others and not me. So even now, girls that I see like 6 months, once in a 6 month, comment on how my body is. Like, there are some stretch marks on my hands now. I don't personally worry about them, but sometimes other people do worry about them, which is kind of funny. It's actually kind of funny when people talk how our bodies looks like when you meet someone else for the first time after years, their first reaction is, oh, you got some acne. Like, my first impression would be, thanks, but I do have a mirror in my apartment. But anyway, I think even casually telling people what they look like can be so toxic sometimes. For me, it has always been the way I dress. Now, there is an interesting theory. So first year in college, there was this subject and about an introduction to fashion and everything, and the first few pages of that book was dedicated entirely about why we wear clothes. So the first reason is obviously to cover your image, your body, to cover your private parts, and protection in general, to protect from sun and to get protection from cold or whatever. So now here's when it gets interesting. Like, they had given some other points, like 2 or 3, but none of them said we wear clothes to look beautiful. Surprising, right? But continue listening. So in that list, the second point next to the protection point was that we wear clothes to express ourselves, to show the world who we are. That's right, you wear clothes to show the world your interest, who you are as a person, and your mood or whatever you want to show. That's why you wear clothes. So what I'm gonna say is gonna sound controversial, but it is a fact. So we don't wear clothes to look beautiful, technically. So do I look ugly when wearing sleeveless, just as everyone else say? Maybe, yeah, maybe I do look ugly, but I don't wear clothes to be beautiful, right? That's not the reason why I'm wearing clothes. That's just for protection and to show who I am. And if that sleeveless top or tank top represent who I am, it doesn't matter if I look beautiful or ugly in it. Very controversial, but it is the truth, right? So, and most importantly, your life is short. Do you really want to dress up to impress others, or do you really want to spend your life dressing up the way someone else want? I don't think so. Like, to me, the turning point in my life has been that thought. Like, I was so reluctant to wear sleeveless or tank tops in general because of my hands and because I thought I looked ugly. But when I entered college, I was like, I got the impression that, oh man, I'm getting old. Like, have it ever happened to you? Like, I felt like I'm getting old. Like, and I just looked back and thought, I wanna dress the way I want. That has been my turning point. I mean, after entering college, I missed school, I missed being a kid, and I wanted to be a kid. So at the moment I figure out what I want in my life, and that moment it changed my life. And I know it is not simple as that for everyone. I know it is hard, but it is the right thing to do, and doing the right thing is extremely hard. Whenever, even now, when someone comment on negatively about my body, I still ask myself this question: do I really want to change myself because this person is telling me to? What will happen from 5 years from now on? Will this person even be in my life? Does this person deserve that? I don't think so. So I want you to ask yourself the same question. Also, please don't let anyone question your body. It is so toxic, and I can tell you how much it is toxic. I can't comment on that enough. So please get away from those type of people. Like, I know it is sometimes very hard to physically get away from those type of people, but whatever the situation you're in, but you can like not care about them or their opinions about you. And also something that has helped me to overcome all this is by following the right people on social media. Like, that's why I made this my second point. Social media is kind of so important. Even if you are not on social media, it kind of affects your life. Like something that has happened recently is that I sized up. I was a size 8, and recently, within the last year, I just changed my body size from 10 to 12. So that was a huge change for me, physically as well as mentally. I still don't know the reason why it happened. So it was a struggle, a very big struggle. So to me, the greatest battle has been continuing this channel. You know, I wanted to make outfits, I wanted to style, but when you change in your shape and your size, you need to update your closet, and you just can't do it right like that. And there was this one time that I wanted to go out with my family and friends, and so when I was searching for some clothes to wear to go out, so the only item that I had was this straight tight leg jeans. So I was pulling it right up, ready to go out, and at a moment it just tear it, and there was this hole in the middle. So yeah, so those were the physical struggles that I was having, and I struggled mentally too. So at first I thought like Instagram isn't real, like social media isn't real, how can it help me? At first I thought like that, like I'm an adult, social media can't affect, but it did really. I started following people like Charlotte Pierce and everyone. I will link those down below if you want to look up them. And yeah, I watched some of Jojo May's videos. She always talk about body positivity, and all those things help me in a way. Like, it helped me to realize, oh, this is something that has been happening to everyone, you know. And that thought made me so much better. And I think it is not only about social media, like even in life, when you follow positive minded people, it affects so much to your mental health. I can't stress you enough how much it has affected me. So please do that. Like, even when you have too many toxic people in your life, the best thing you can do is to search for positive people on social media. That helps to overcome those issues. And yeah, I guess that is it that I have to say. I think I said everything that I wanted to say in this video, which was kind of therapeutic for me also. And yeah, if you like positive content like this, I really love those sit down and talk type of videos, because it feels like I'm talking with someone. So yeah, it kind of helped me sometimes, and I hope that it helps you guys too. So thank you for watching this video. I love you all, and take care. And please like and comment on this video if you want to share your stories and whatever. This is a safe space. And also subscribe and join the family. Thank you.